These stories are thousands of years old. They were written by people who never saw a screen, never heard a satellite, and never lived past 40. And somehow, they described exactly where we are right now.
Number 5. Tower of Babel. Humanity built a tower tall enough to reach the gods, not out of arrogance, but out of unity. Every human on Earth spoke the same language and worked toward the same goal. The gods looked down and saw what humanity could become if it ever truly cooperated, so they destroyed it. Not the tower, the language. They fractured communication itself, so humanity could never fully unite again. Today, we built the internet, a single network connecting the entire planet, and the first thing we did with it was stop understanding each other. The gods never needed to come back. We finished the job ourselves.
Number 4. Cassandra. Apollo gave Cassandra one gift: perfect foresight. Then he cursed her so nobody would ever believe her. She stood on the walls of Troy screaming that there were soldiers inside the horse, begging the city not to open the gates. Nobody listened. Troy burned. Cassandra never disappeared. She became every scientist called an alarmist, every doctor who warned people too early, every person who saw exactly what was coming and got ignored until it was too late. The curse was never the vision. It was that the people listening already believed they knew better.
Number 3. Prometheus. He stole fire from the gods and handed it to humanity. Not just warmth, technology. The power to build what nature never intended. Zeus chained him forever because he understood what had actually happened. Prometheus didn't give humanity fire. He gave humanity the ability to outgrow whatever created them. Every technology that terrified the powerful, the printing press, nuclear energy, artificial intelligence, came from somewhere people weren't supposed to reach. The gods are still angry. They just wear suits now.
Number 2. Ragnarok. The world ends. The gods die. Fire consumes everything. Then the oceans swallow the earth. And after all of it, a new world rises from the water. 2 humans survive by hiding inside the world tree while everything burns around them. The Norse understood something terrifying. Something always survives the collapse. Every civilization that ever fell was rebuilt by the people who protected what couldn't burn. The question was never whether the world ends. It was, what did you hide inside the tree?
Number 1. Kali Yuga. 4,000 years ago, Hindu scholars described the final age of humanity. Leaders corrupt beyond repair. Truth buried beneath noise. The rich and poor divided completely. The earth turning hostile to the people living on it. Wisdom replaced by the performance of wisdom. They called it the Kali Yuga, the age of darkness. And they didn't write it as a warning. They wrote it like a diagnosis, a pattern. Because the myths on this list were written by civilizations that never met each other. Different languages, different continents, different centuries. And somehow, they all told the same story.
Not a prophecy, a cycle. The thing humanity does every single time it gets powerful enough to forget what destroyed it before. The ancients didn't predict the future. They understood that the future was just the past wearing different clothes.